Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Got to get on the YouTube content today. All right, let's load up hearthstone. Got some decks I want to play today. Got what 5 queued up, and I still haven't got onto my own deck. I still need to work on.
Pull up a chair by the hearth.
Hey there, sweetheart. I am a giant dork. I'm aware of this. I do believe this is... I'm gonna leave this on there, actually. I'm gonna... It's the song Panda by Almighty and Farruko. I don't know if we call it reggaeton. I think it's just rap. I got new decks I want to try out. Deleting some old ones here. All right, so that's done. Your decks are spirit. Okay, I'll keep those for now. Let's kick over to my normal playlist. It's not like there's a lot of Panda songs out there, unfortunately. All right, the decks I want to try out. Okay, all right, sweetheart, I'll be here. Do you need to check the meta? I haven't looked at it today. We'll get on that. Let's do this. Huh, Quest Hunter is doing pretty well. Yeah, let's stick with what I've got. Okay. I have a lot of cards here that are not gold, and I'm so close to... I say a lot. There's only a couple cards here that are not gold, so I need to go ahead and just upgrade them. Because I'm that guy. Ooh, the Countess went away. No, Countess, come back. Alright, so this should be all golden now. So that feels good. That always feels good. Oh, wait, what card are we missing? We're missing a card. How is that possible? There we go. I was like, wait. That doesn't make any sense. I just copied it from a code. I was not okay with that. This one is not gold. Okay, so he changed this. I thought he took this out. Let me double check and see what he took out. Let me go to his Twitter. I thought this was the newest one. Maybe not. Let me check. So he dumped... Oh, wait. This may be... Oh, no, this is the correct one. This is the correct one. Okay, so this is... Okay. There's that one. Okay, so this... Okay. I should notate some things here. Hat trick, rank 12 legend. Let me check mateys here in a second. This is J. Alex's Miracle. And then last but not least, we're going to do Funky Monkeys in Rage. Let me check Meaty's real quick. Meaty... What? How high did he get? Rank 6 with this. Well, not this one, but this is Funky's. Okay. Let me check something real quick, guys. I'm sorry. Does he mention what rank? Legend 13. Okay. I think we're solid. Okay. Sorry, what did Simon say? All right, guys, let's try this out here. What deck do we want to start with? I think I'll start with D Money's Pure Power.
That's a little old hand of back, but I'm down. dance for you if you give me a quarter.
Malfurion!
Okay.
Cenarius, guide me to victory.
Witness my power.
I think this is always good to keep. I don't want any of the other stuff. Oh man, my Firestone's not opening. Hang on. Yeah, my deck tracker. I gotta love those.
Ah, I see you brought guests.
All right, let's see. Turn 1. I don't think there's a negative to this.
Spice over here. You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
Oh, we got an update too. Should be update. All right. Do we just ignore?
I wonder.
I feel like we just kind of ignore this and go face. Or do we do this? No, this is better. We're gonna just get this guy out there.
Move quickly.
Okay.
Really? It's not too heavy.
This feels good. Ooh, that feels good. Going into that next turn. Or no, I need to get this killed off. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this.
Really? It's not too heavy.
Feels good. With a Knight of Anointment. Just slap.
I've got this.
So far, so good, guys. This feels like it's doing okay. He's kind of ignoring my board, which I understand why he is, but, you know, I'm... Okay, now he's not going to deal with it. He's not going to ignore it. Okay. Okay, but he's infusing this hell out of this, which makes me feel good. Okay. I can do this into the light ray, right? Because this is a paladin card. This feels okay.
I wonder. The light shall conquer.
You know, I can vomit these out too.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Job done.
It feels okay. Got 17 damage on board and Judgment of Justice.
Just resting
Okay.
my eyes.
I mean, that's less impactful, but that's fine. It's fine. That's enough to kill it, but it's just enough to kill it. Alright. Okay. It's fine. Let's start by... Do I just trade? Hey, Simon, how's it going, dude? I guess it depends on what I'm going to do here. If I'm going to play him, I want to kill this. If I want to play him... I'm going to go face.
The light shall conquer.
For the Alliance and my family, I fight.
To battle!
I mean, I feel like this is okay, right?
Reporting for duty.
Well, feels fine. We are secreted out. So we've got Galloping Steed, Savior, sorry, Avenge, and Reckoning. This feels good. Okay, not worried about that. And honestly, I can just trade this guy. Ooh,
We'll fight back these brutes.
yeah, I'm gonna trade here. And play the Buffet Biggin. He's infused.
I fight.
To battle! Job done.
It feels good. Whew. Well, I'm gonna be doing 2 streams today, guys. I'm doing a morning stream where I'm trying to basically get some content for YouTube, and then I will be coming back. I gotta go to a therapy appointment. When I come back, I will do some BGs this afternoon.
The Sea Lord, be its own treasure.
Okay, still 16 damage on board. Let's see what I get off of this, right? Oh, that's not bad. Let's start with this.
What'll wet your whistle?
I like the damage. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore. Just going face.
More bread to battle.
I can see.
And that's game. That's a game, guys. Well, that's a game. That was nice. That was so nice. Mr. Awesome. All right, and this is D Money's Pure Palette. We'll come back and describe it a little better later. Give it a better title and all that stuff. And this is fine for now. Okay. It's a good start to the day, guys. I'm just waking up and I feel like this is good. Oh, that's nice. I didn't even realize I was gonna be doing this. I'm sorry, Monad. This too shall pass.
Uther versus Celeste.
Possibilities are endless.
Behold the light inferno.
Maritime Max, hey, how's it going, Maximus Overdrive? Guys, if you guys don't know what Maximus Overdrive is there, Max is a teammate of mine. She is a BG's player primarily, but she is awesome. Let me give a shout out real quick. Oh, never mind. Monad is on it. Look at that. She is on it. Who needs a stream deck when you have a Monad?
May the light.
So this should give me a yeah, okay, give me a secret. Good. So I can play these two on turn 2. Well, that's kind of unfortunate.
Shattering.
Mod even dead. That's fair. I'm gonna do this turn instead.
Let the dead rest.
I don't think I care. So how are you today, Max? What's going on? I don't actually really care about the climb. This is one of the reasons I don't like. If you'll notice, I block my rank. It's kind of irrelevant to me. Yeah, it's never been a concern to me. I mostly just focus on trying to, I don't know, have fun. I'm doing pretty well, climbing pretty fast, but it is very much kind of irrelevant to me. Is he gonna trade into this? I don't know if he will. I'm gonna wait one turn though. I'm just gonna summon a little minion like that instead. Next turn I'll just go ahead and play the Judgment of Justice into the Northwatch Commander, so I can control the fact that I'm drawing a minion. The new decks are fantastic. A lot of them are really good. Of course, Imp Lock is a little too powerful in my opinion. I'm not really sure how they're gonna nerf it. I'm sure it'll get nerfed. I'm just not really sure how they're gonna nerf it.
We'll fight back these brutes.
Is there any reason to do this? I mean, it's not a horrible. Well, but it's fine. It makes it bigger.
Spicy.
Yeah, it's not. I haven't even played it yet. I have it on the queue for today. Because I want to get content for like all the new decks, you know. But it's not even a priority for me right now. Okay. Paying a double trade. Wow, I was lucky there in a way. Not sure I really wanted to get it in the face, but I'm forcing him to deal with my board. Okay. Don't have a way to deal with this right now, unfortunately. This is infused. This feels okay, but he's going into a really good turn. I'll play the Steed as well. Because the very worst, I can turn this to a 3/3 and trade with a Steed. Druid is actually crushing it, Simon. Which deck are you running? He's not gonna play 3 minions. This is not gonna trigger. Okay. We may be in trouble here. Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily the deck.
May the light grant you peace.
I need to kill this, but I can't really do anything about it right now.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
I'm gonna save this until I go to deal with it. Is the Dina Topior deck is?
I can take him.
I think people are messing around with it, but I don't. It's not. I'm looking at top 1,000 legend, and it's not crushing it. You're looking at it. It's tier 3 right now. No, I'm totally understand. Absolutely. Yeah, the Warlocks is just BS. Alright, I need to deal with this crap now. I'll play the Leviathan. So I turn one of these in a 3/3 and kill it, right? Doesn't matter. Oh, yes, yeah, this is good. Feels good. I did watch,
You wish to match wits with me.
Cantaloupe was playing, Druid last night, but I don't think it was the topiary one, but he was doing okay, but he was losing quite a bit. Yeah, it's pretty sick. I'm avoiding it. You know me, I actually play the... I don't want to play the deck that's everybody's playing.
Really? It's not too heavy.
I actually, like, avoid it like the plague.
It's not too heavy.
Okay. I should have probably dredged first. I was debating on it and decided against it. It's probably a mistake. It's alright. I could have got that sword. It would have been nice. It's fine. Yeah, no, that's absolutely a great example of why it's doing so well, Monad. I'm glad you noticed that. I hadn't even really thought about it too much. But yeah, no, it is. It's a deck that pretty much anybody can get into fairly cheaply. And it does really well. I think we just weapon and the Countess, right? Let's put the Countess first. Why not?
Remember this day, for you are graced with my presence.
Burn away your transgressions!
So Galloping Steed, and we have Reckoning. That's not bad. Can he just Mordresh? Just play Mordresh. Just play Mordresh, dude. Just play it. Mordresh is ready. Just play him. It can't go bad for you. Promise. That's a big board. You want to get rid of it.
I command the icy death.
I'm showing off. I'm showcasing some decks that are being played mainstream, but yeah, you know me.
Stay where you are.
It's another good point, Monad.
Sun sets.
Okay. No, it's a good point. It's a very good point. I think we... Okay, I'm gonna do this. And kill that. Let's do that first. I feel like that's an okay play. Now let's play some of these. This feels really good. This does not feel great.
I must move quickly.
I don't like any of these. It's fine. Alright, we're just gonna go face.
Know your place.
Sure, Sloan sounds good. Absolutely, Simon. It's all gonna stabilize. I don't know what they'll do to Imp Warlock, but you know it's gonna get nerfed, so. Boom! He did clear my entire board except for the 5/6. Well, he basically did that too. Oh, I'm dead. I'm just dead. Wow. That felt good. So it worked really well for me, but apparently... Oh, I'll get you the deck code. Remember, all you gotta do is type in Dex. He's actually running a better version of it now, Simon. If you want to grab it from Draco, he's running a better version. He put in Talon to basically guarantee his pull of Denathrius. I mean, I can try to get it real quick. Let's see if I can get it. Hang on, let me see if I can get it from him.
Leadrin versus Malfurion.
With the might of a machine, I will fight to protect the wild.
Oh, that didn't work. Here, I'll send it. Hang on, let me fix it. I got it here. I got it here. This is the updated version. There you go. No problem. I happen to have his stream open right now. I'm watching him. I don't know if it's how he's saying it's not that great. The one I played was pretty fire, but I mean, I don't know. I want this out there. I want him to hopefully kill this. As if he kills this, and we can Alliance Bannerman it.
Ah, hello, challenger.
Come on, hero power, kill it. Hero power, kill that. Yeah, thank you. I may just go ahead and play the Bannerman. This feels like a decent board for it.
Really? It's not too heavy.
It feels fine. And again, I can always play this, and I can play into this, etc., 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 etc. This is fine.
What'll wet your whistle?
Jewel Kit is actually really nutty right now. I'm about to be able to do something with that.
No, I've got this.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
I kind of want to get this down before I play that though. We'll see what we can do here. Let's try to figure something out. So we're gonna play this turn for sure because I want to get this online before I play the buffet dude. Maybe let's play another Taunty McTaunt face. Or yeah. Well, I could play. Let's do this.
An error, to be sure.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
An error, to be sure.
Oh, stupid. That was so stupid. It's alright. Guys, I literally, I accidentally played the Sword of the Fallen over the Prismatic. I'm an idiot. I'm just an idiot.
Really? It's not too heavy.
Oof, that's a lot of cards, dude. I haven't had any coffee this morning. You were absolutely correct, Monad. I am drinking some kombucha, though. If I still win, what that says the deck is amazing. Because I pissed off two +1/+1s. It's so funny. I'm playing around Rush or around Swipe, and he doesn't have Swipe. Ooh, so okay, yeah, I'll burn your dude. That sounds good to me. And give me Avenge. Okay, feels good. You make kombucha on your own, really? I love this brand. It's called Hum. I get it from Costco. It is super, super nummy. I don't like most kombuchas because most kombuchas smell like vinegar, and I hate the smell of vinegar. But this one doesn't. So, I keep getting it. Good lord, sir. Good lord. He's going nuts, dude. He's just popping off. You always amaze me, Simon. Let's try to get off of this before I do anything else. Ring of Courage is kind of garbage. But I don't really like... Actually, I'll take the Judgment, I guess. It kind of stops these guys from being... It stymies them a little bit.
May the light guide you.
Good morning, Swiss. How's it going? I'm definitely not awake yet, guys. I apologize. Okay. I mean, we've got him down, what, 15 health? But it just feels like this is such an uphill slog. Whatever deck this is the one you should be playing, Simon. Okay. Oof. I absolutely understand, Swiss. That always sucks.
That rope's burning again.
Like, just when you start to think that things might be okay, and then they just aren't. It's like, am I deluding myself? Was I deluding myself the whole time? I think I just go ahead and drop the Countess.
Remember this day, for you are graced with my presence.
I need to start I've got to kill him. Like, I want to kill these things, but I got to get this guy dead. I don't know, man. No, that's not fair. Yeah, when there's a disparity there, it's not worth, like, it's not worth the emotional turmoil. Good lord. Oof, this is good. I'm gonna get this deck here. Okay, that's finally good. All right. Alright, first of all, we're gonna do this. That has to happen. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright. Well, we'll play that this turn, too.
I hope Sire likes it.
We have to play the Gigantor, like, beatdown stick, right?
Grant you peace.
I think I'll do Avenge.
Job done.
I've been really lucky, I gotta say, in love.
This must be the way.
I even recently met a pretty awesome person. A really awesome person. Oh, wow!
That is incredible.
Yeah, I think that's game, guys. I don't think I've got another answer to that. We'll see. You lose 100% of the games you surrender, so we'll see. But this deck's this is feeling pretty good. This is feeling way better than the one that we played yesterday. I'm definitely liking this better than Ecor's. I just don't know if I got an answer for that now. We'll see. That is an answer for that. Let's see what I get here. Sure, I think Rat Kings feels fine. I mean, I feel like we're holding our own pretty well against this deck. Not that we're doing amazing. I definitely feel okay. I feel okay here. We've dealt with his big threats twice now.
You gotta
But
be scrappy with
that's
scraps.
been 2 big threats, and he still has what's his name in it? Is he running? Do they run? Oh my God, the 1 mana, burn all your mana to make a beast, like a monster man. I think his damn name, the legendary. Why can't I think of his name? Hey Trickster, how's it going? This is Pure Pally. This is D Money's Pure Pally. Sure, I'll add it to the list. I've got a backlog of decks that I have to try before I go. Good God, Lemon!
That is incredible.
Just resting my eye.
I don't think I've got an answer, guys. We'll see what I get off these. Yeah, I don't feel like that's gonna save us. So we got up here. Nope. That's game, guys.
Well played. Your win, friend. I concede.
I can't right now, Trickster. I'm sorry. I've got to get some YouTube content done before I leave for my therapy appointment today. But I would love to try it. I do, and I'd love to play some more duels. I just are some more some fun games with you. But I just yeah. Right now I've got to get content made. I want that deck. Please tell me it captured it. It did. Okay. And in fact, if you're playing it today, I will watch you while I'm. If you're playing it all when I'm doing my therapy, I have to. Yeah, no, but I so this time like new deck, new expansion time is both a boon and a bane, because for me, I have to get this content out, right? I have to get it out, but that also means I have to get the content out. So I'm not really feeling like I'm playing my game. So I have to ask, Simon, you would know better than anyone, why is the legendary not in here, the 1 mana legendary? Is this the deck? Is this what people are playing? Because wouldn't Ibis be good in this? I guess I don't know what I would take out for it. And I mean, that be the issue. Maybe that's the issue. There's just not really something to take out for it. I feel like Ivus would be good in this deck. Like maybe over a Druid of the Reef? Alright, Monad. Have a good one, sweetheart. I'll talk to you on Discord. Yeah, I feel like Ivus is too good. Well, yeah, but the Druid of the Reef isn't a nature spell, so that's why I would take from Druid of the Reef. I'm not breaking. I'm not breaking the curve. If I need a baby minion I can throw out early, I can. And it doesn't take out one of the nature spells. I mean, I could also do instead do a Dozing Kelp Keeper instead. Take one Dozing Kelp Keeper out. I just feel like late game when you've got the ramp that you do here. I just feel like that Ivus is a card you can just throw down for like a massive threat. I think I do this. What's your experience? Oh, by the way, I'm gonna touch something while you're telling me this. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna change this out real quick. There's some things I want to change in here. You don't need Kelp Keeper? Well, then maybe I'll switch that. Maybe I'll switch Kelp Keeper out. Just one of those. So we're dropping most of the armor package in this. Cutting those. This is the only new taunt. Wait, there might be some new taunts here. I don't know. Yeah, this is okay. I don't really feel like it's that good for what it... You know, I didn't put the Encumber Pack Mules in this deck, and I think that's a mistake. This would be horrible in this deck. I think Imbued Axe is better than what I was doing with the blacksmithing hammers. I'm not as crazy with the Glory Chasers. Let me look at the new cards. I want to look at the new warrior cards real quick. I feel like this is not bad in it. So there's really not really many warrior cards that I wanted to add to this deck. Oh, I wanted to add these. I definitely want to add the Anima Extractors. With taunts, basically I'm throwing them out there as kind of a wall, and basically I'm hoping that they'll kind of like buff, like hand buff my shit. I kind of want to throw this in there. I just don't know what I would put it in place of. Maybe instead of a brawl? I don't know what the next card, what the last card should be. Denathrius? Talon and Denathrius? I feel like this card is just really strong. I'll throw Talon in here. We'll see how this works. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Hey, Mike, how's it going, dude? That could be for the better. All right, continue with D-Money's deck. Oh, I meant to change the Kelp Keeper for the other one.
Versus Nemzi.
Not in my kitchen.
All hands on deck.
Ow, dude, how'd you burn yourself? I feel like I probably should have not kept these. It's fine. I'm gonna hope I get something alongside this Avenge so that I can play the Northwatch Commander on 3 on curve. Ooh, I'm sorry, dude.
Let the dead rest.
Yeah, I can imagine, dude. I don't cook. I don't cook. I don't bake. I don't do nothing. No, dude. Do not apologize. Seriously, Mike. You're being silly. No apologies necessary, my brother. Do I just bottom right when I see this deck? Why do I just feel like it's just bottom right when I see this deck?
For the Alliance and my family, I fight.
I cannot do
I do. I feel like it's just bottom right every damn time. Well, this isn't my deck. I'm running D-Money's deck, so I don't want to change it too much. Not while I'm running his version. Like we play it as is. Yeah, we can't. We can't do that. I feel like we just get this out there. It's fine. It answers him after the fact, but the problem is he's got this back online. I don't really think I've got an answer for this. I think his deck just this is gonna be nerfed. This imp lock is gonna be nerfed 100%. We all know it's gonna happen. We all know it's gonna get nerfed.
Sorry, we don't have any ink.
Like, this is just not, this is not fun to play against. It's fine. It's fun to play, so more power to them. But it's not fun to play against. It's just pretty much a bottom right. What is beating this deck? Skeleton Mage is the best against it, apparently.
watch your back.
But it's good against everything except that.
Innocent.
Quest Priest? Quest Priest is not. Quest Priest is sitting in statistically a lose. I kind of feel like I should keep this. This should get fixed again. Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting to see. Do I want to keep Cariel? I don't know if I do. I feel like actually it might save our ass. Well, I just don't know if we keep this. If you know what I mean? Like, is this a keep? What do you guys think? This is never a keep, especially with Sword of the Fall in the hand. This is a keep, but I don't know about this. I'm really kind of... They are. They're very, very strong. I just don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I'll save the coin to do this on turn 7. I think it'll make a big difference. I guess the only reason I actually opted to keep it was because I had the coin. But I'm still not sure. Like, it feels okay. It feels fine, but you know, like, I don't want ever to just feel fine. I want to keep to feel good. I know, right? Like, I don't know. It's here. What do I play on turn 1? Oh yeah, that. I'll play that. I don't know if you also noticed the entire deck's gold. I see your weapon, and I raise you my weapon.
For the light.
Okay. Okay, we're good here. So I can play this next turn. I should be able to play it without a problem. I don't think it'll trigger this at all. So draw this, play this. Yeah. Oh, don't like that, you punk. Alright, we know how to deal with this. I have to just trigger it now.
We'll fight back these brutes.
For the light.
I gotta trigger it before he draws more cards. Unfortunate. It's okay. I mean, double Alliance Bannerman is kind of sick. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference, because he could, if this is the Miracle deck, which it obviously is. Oh, hands up on 7TV? Sure. Which one? Which one do you want? There's so many hands up. Are you talking about the dude who's just like... Dude, there are so many hands up. So you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific which one you want. Good lord, Blimmin. I know, right? I'm gonna trigger it.
We'll fight back these brutes.
I have to. I have to trigger it, unfortunately. He's got 2 cards, man. But which one do you want? There's the Pepe ones. There's... Here, I'll show you in a second. Hang on. After this game, we'll figure a bunch out. Which one you want? Yeah, but dude, there's like... I'm looking at there's an entire... like screen full of them. We'll look at after this match. I'll pull up my screen share and we'll figure it out. I'm a lonely boy. Yeah, I need this. The one reason I was thinking about the Light Forge is if he's gonna play the weapon, I want to make sure that I can basically at least take half damage from the weapon. Okay, but your daddy left you.
Really? It's not too heavy.
Advance.
I'm gonna kill this off. I don't want him bouncing it for something, because he doesn't have shit for cards, but he's actually developing cards now. Okay, got it. Oh, okay. There we go. It's been added. Yeah, I don't want him bouncing it. If he shadow steps it, it could be really bad.
In death, I've mastered the art of subtlety.
I know, right? It's gotta die. I don't have a choice. Like, this has to happen. Honestly, forget Cariel. I'm coining the Leviathan. Feels good. Oh shit, dude, I'm tempted. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna coin it.
No, I've got this.
Oh, yeah, I could have carried... I guess. No, I wanted to get rid of that. I don't want him shadow stepping that and giving a bigger weapon. I understand what you're saying, yeah. I briefly considered it, but I felt like if I cleared these two minions, he can't shadow step it. I guess I've got shadow step on my mind.
Well played.
Wait, well played. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, oh my god, how did he pull that off? I was very convinced that I had this one. It made me nervous there, just by saying, you know, good game. I was like, wait. What do you know that I don't? It's like, what, sir? Sir, what do you know that I don't? Yeah. That's not good. Hold on, I gotta figure that out. I'll have to get Monad to work on that. Let me get you a new one. Hang on. Give me 1 sec. There's a lot of stuff I need to work on, bro. Hang on. Let me fix that. Oh, I can? Oh, wait. All right, you know what I'm doing? Mike, I'm gonna invite you, and then. Wait.
Time's almost up.
Dude, give me a second. Here's my name on here. Let's get you in this way first of all, okay? I'm gonna fix this. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm making you... I'm so lazy. Monad's not feeling well, so guess what? Mike, when you friend... I'm gonna make you a mod.
Why am I thinking so much?
Let me see if I can figure it out. Hang on. But I'll still make you a mod in here. Yeah, add me as a friend. I'll make you a mod.
Really? It's not too heavy.
I think that's okay. Actually, let's see.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
Yeah, I don't see where to do that. But let's not forget that I don't know crap.
No, I've got this.
I hope Sire likes the fight.
Hold your peace.
If you're wondering why I didn't do this in the other order, like I should have played this first technically for like order purposes, but I was gonna play this almost regardless. I don't think there's anything in the deck I would have wanted to play more than this, so I was like, no, it's just happening.
Love, care, and death.
thing.
I mean, is 1 extra damage worth? I mean, I need this for defensive purposes. So let's go face. Maybe I kill this. That's fine. I kill that. Perfect. I need to infuse this anyway. I'm 1 off from infusing it. Mike, what is yours? Let me get you as a friend on here. Your Discord handle. Let's become friends in Discord. I thought we were friends already in Discord, but apparently not. So. Oh, dude, did you say it? Oh, I didn't even fucking see it, dude. I'm so sorry. I am. As Monad said earlier today, I need coffee. There we go.
Why
Boom.
am I thinking
Okay.
so much?
These are now infused.
All I can eat.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a basic minion, a basic bitch. I'm gonna go ahead and make him buff, so he's a little harder to kill.
The Sea Lord be its own treasure.
There you go. Welcome to staff. I love you, dude. Thanks, man. In advance. Why did I play this one and not this one? I can't. Okay, I cannot multitask.
Time is running out.
Look, it's okay.
Growth, life.
I have no idea where to make my link permanent. That's why I made you a mod. I didn't even know that was a thing. Feels like I trust you, dude. You're a great guy. Okay, so I've got a decent board here. Okay, that helps deal with this. He can deal with my taunts very easily here. Okay, that helps. Land on one of the. Okay, that's good. That's good. At least leaves me 12 mana damage up. He's not gonna get rid of all of that. Okay.
We'll fight back these brutes.
Ooh, I would have rather played that. It's fine. It's fine.
The battle. The battle.
We thinned out our deck, is what that's. I mean, the beautiful thing about this is we're thinning out our deck with our sword. It's only like 1 damage, but it gets gets the secrets out there, which gets their deck thinner. It's all around. It's good.
The Sea Lord be its own treasure.
Feels good. Feels good.
This must be the way.
Still 16 on board. I have exact lethal currently. I don't know if that'll stick. Doubtful that it'll stick. Okay, now I've got more than detect lethal. That helps him a lot. Though the Leviathan should be able to. Oh, actually, no, we're fine. That's it, right? That's his play. That's his play. Boom! All right, D-Money. You rock, Mike. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, so the decks, the cards for this deck. Let's go ahead and just do this real quick. Let's knock this shit out. Okay, so the main cards in this deck, and I want to use, like, I want to show showcase the ones that are the newer ones, right? So definitely the legendary, the steward is definitely got to be one. Okay, Buffet Biggin. And the Countess sounds like a really good example for this deck. Okay. Okay. I need to do a deck summary real quick. Oh, that's awesome, dude. You rock. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I have not messed with Discord, and it was one of the things that I kind of was like. I was like, I don't really care about Discord. And then the more I've been streaming, I realized that yeah, I gotta summarize the deck. But the more I've been messing around with as I've been streaming more and more, I found that this is actually very important. Discord's actually becoming more and more prevalent. All right. Hi guys, I'm the Panda Man. Welcome back to more Panatastic action. It is still the week 1 of the murder at Castle Nathria Castle Nathria. Yes, Nathria. Anyways, this deck is by my buddy, my teammate, my team captain actually, D-Money, and it is a pure paladin deck, and it actually is really, really strong. Mind you, keep in mind that all decks that you're seeing in these videos are early content, so they're not necessarily the most refined, but this one is very, very good. So stick around to the very end of the end of the video. We'll have a deck summary and a mulligan guide. Enjoy. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this content. This deck, I had a little bit of a learning curve, and I obviously need more coffee, as Monad pointed out to me. I made a couple of small bonehead mistakes, but I think the deck is actually pretty forgiving of even small errors, and is quite a climber. This deck will get you there. D-Money was playing this in High Legend. I don't remember exactly what his rank was with it, but he did very, very well with it. And it's a pretty simple concept. The main card that I personally feel like you want to try to maintain in your mulligan, if you can get it, is Steward the Steward. This guy is amazing. Essentially what you're doing is you place him out there. When he dies, he basically every time you summon a new another Silver Hunting Recruit, that Silver Hunting Recruit gets the +3/+3 and that death rattle, which means when it dies, it gives the next one you summon. So this is kind of a chain effect, and it's one you would definitely get out early. Outside of that, another mulligan card you definitely want to hang on to is Sword of the Fallen. The Sword of the Fallen basically does a couple things. One is it's a little bit of extra damage early on. It's very cheap, but it also basically helps you thin your deck down. With that in mind, keep in mind that this is old school knowledge, but when you have Sword of the Fallen in your deck especially, don't keep any of your secrets. The secrets are basically what you want to pull with the Sword of the Fallen, and that basically will thin your deck down so that you're drawing the cards you want to draw. So outside of that, your also Lion's Bannerman is a very good card to hold in your opening hand. Anything that's also really cheap, such as the Knight of Anointment or the Sinful Sous Chef. These are all very good cards for your opening mulligan guide, if you're looking for a mulligan guide. The deck is a lot of fun, and you're essentially just kind of building up a board. You get these down, you get your guys out there, and you keep smorking face. Try to go face as much as you possibly can with this deck, only eliminating threats that you can't really deal with. The deck does have ways of dealing with really big things, because you're going to see that a lot now, especially with Druid popping out there. And to deal with that, you got cards like the Righteous Defense. You've also got things like you can use the Great Hall. Now, the Great Hall is actually an interesting tool because it's both offensive and defensive. So essentially, on the offensive side, you basically play yourself a little, you hit your hero power, you summon a little dude out there, he's 1/1, it's not a big deal. You hit or you play the Knight of Anointment, which is a little guy, doesn't do really anything, or again, as the simple sous chef, he's not really doing much. But when you hit him with that Great Hall, he's now at 3/3, so he's a lot more like impactful. Now, but also, if your opponent has a very, very big minion on board, you can always use the Great Hall to knock it down to a 3/3. Guys, I really enjoyed this deck. I really think it's a lot of fun. The Countess is a wonderfully intriguing card to play with. Like, it can really high roll you, and I do enjoy those RNG moments. It can really high roll, and sometimes you can kind of low roll, and that's okay. But this deck, it plays well. It plays... It's solid. It is a very solid rank climbing deck. I hope you guys have as much fun with this deck as I did. If you like it, the deck code is below in the description. And, and when you're there, please hit us subscribe. It's absolutely free for you, and it helps us out a ton. Also, if you like the content, hit us with a like. And, yeah, and leave any comments. If you guys have done anything to change this deck at all, please just leave us in the comments. Let me know how it's doing. If it's performing well for you. If this deck, if you play this deck as is, let me know. Tell me what you think. Also, guys, I have a link below to D-Money's stream. I absolutely suggest, if you guys have not checked him out already, you absolutely should. He's amazing. And guys, have fun on this. Man, this is the first week of the expansion. This is a time to be experimenting with things. This is a time to just be messing around, having a good time. Don't stress too hard about climbing ladder. This is a time to try these decks, because some of these decks, this one is actually going to be a solid at least tier 2 or tier 1 deck. Going into the expansion, or further into the expansion, I'm fairly certain of that. But some of the decks that you're gonna see and you might want to try out, well, they're not necessarily gonna be that great, but right now is the time to play them. So guys, remember, winning is fun. It is. It absolutely is. But the most important thing is to stay positive. 1:30. Hey, daughter dear, how are you doing? Always comment on for any suggestion deck. Yeah, I forgot the Streamwise part, but yeah. I got the deck wise. I forgot that. I need coffee, guys. I am barely functioning today, but I have an appointment today, and I have to knock out some content before I go to my appointment. So I'm gonna erase some of these comment notes. All right, so I'm gonna leave this here. I'll come back to it later and put in the notes. I will do this though. I gotta grab the deck code real fast. Put the deck code in. I've been really lazy. I haven't been doing the mobile deck codes because I'm not 100% sure a lot of these decks are gonna stick, and it takes me quite a few minutes to annotate the mobile deck code. So it's just I've just been doing just deck codes lately. I feel bad about that because I try to make sure that my mobile audience, it's at 1 o'clock. I've got time. I'm not hurting for time necessarily, but I do need to like try to do things. All right, guys, which one do we want to try next? I do not think my brain is ready for J. Alex's Miracle. I don't think I can do that right now. I think hydrate? You would say that. I think your fiance took my last water. Yeah, your fiance stole my last water. So I'm just gonna hydrate with some kombucha right now. It's your blame your fiance. All right. I also want to do Hat Tricks XL. Well, yeah, he didn't put any more in. I need to remind him that from now on, like, you can take some out, but make sure there's at least 2 in there. Otherwise, you need to put some in. He's damn near family now, so you know he's got no excuse. He actually has to, he's got chores. He called me dad yesterday, by the way. That was fun. So I called him son. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna go with Funky Monkey's Pain Warrior. We're gonna do this. I don't know how amazing it's gonna be. I feel like I'm hoping I'm gonna have more energy to do this one. So today is Thursday. I will be streaming tomorrow. I think I don't normally do that, but I want to make sure I get plenty of content in. And guys, we will also remember we're doing an afternoon stream as well. When I get back from my appointment, I'm gonna get back and I'm probably gonna do some BGs because I want to. I broke 6K yesterday. It feels like it took too long to break 6K. I kept bumping up to it and not breaking past the point. All right.
Versus Tavish.
So again, this is another teammate. This is Funky Monkey's Pain. I don't know what the mulligan is. I don't know. But I don't think this is it. I don't think any of that is it. That's better. Alright, let's try this.
I see you've brought guests.
This card is so beautiful. So pretty.
All it takes is a lot of lava.
I really don't like any of this. I'll do this. These are good for snacks. I'm really happy with them. Guys, you gotta be smart enough to trade into my 3-2. You want? Okay. Let's get the imbued axe online.
Job's done.
Okay. So guys, we blame Hat Trick if we lose, right? That's the rule?
I won't go down without a fight.
This is Hat Trick's fault. Okay. Kind of want to wait on this, but I could use this to clear both of these. But it doesn't feel really that solid yet.
I won't go down without a fight. I'll take you all on.
I should have asked Funky for the mulligan guide on this. I failed. I failed. Excuse me. Okay, so I do this. He gets +1 attack, which is 4. He does 1 damage to this, which doesn't feel spectacular. But I can do this. And I do this. And that clears it. And it puts the axe on... No, I need one more. One more minion, dude. Oh, okay. What's armor? Okay. Okay. So the axe is online now. And I'm going to turn 7, which means literally I can do both of these, which feels actually pretty good now.
Behold my strength!
Oh yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I had to think. I was trying to rethink my. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I screwed up. I absolutely screwed up. It's okay. Hopefully we haven't lost. It's a little early to have lost here.
Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
I don't know why I thought this is a hand buff. Like, I haven't played this deck yet before, guys. This is the first time. Okay. I don't think we win here at this point.
My blade seeks vengeance.
I've got more left in me.
Okay.
Behold my strength!
I screwed up. Guys, I just screwed this game up big time. I'm just ending it. Alright, that didn't count. Mulligan? Mulligan, do over. Do over. Oh, no. No, we're playing something else. We're gonna do this. Oh, that was piss poor, guys. I'm so sorry. Alright, we'll try this. We'll see how we do. Alright, we don't want to keep any of this. Maybe keep one, because I've got the Shivering Sorceress. Sure. I don't know. I want to play it on turn 1, is why I'm kind of considering keeping it. Okay. Maybe I can use the Deathborn, or use Deathborn on turn 4.
Me tusks won't stop shattering.
I didn't necessarily want to give him a minion. Okay.
The wails of these cowards chill.
Feels fine. Just ignore. Keep going. Cool. That's very good for him. Okay. This looks fantastic. I don't know what else. I mean, yeah, there's no reason we wouldn't do this. But that was a ridiculous answer. Okay. Okay. Yep. That's fine.
Feast on your bones.
I might just do that. I may just go for the armor here. Or do I draw? Draw ping? It feels fine. Z, hey, how's it going? How is my favorite Apex Legends player? By the way, guys, if you have not checked out Z Money, oh, I'm sorry, I don't think I gave him a shout out earlier to Mike as well. But hey, let me give this. Let's do this in order. So, guys, if you haven't checked out Z, Z is a teammate. She's awesome. She plays primarily Apex Legends. She's stellar, and she's such a beautiful soul, guys. I honestly, 100% recommend going by her stream and check her out. Outside of that, I'm going to give Mike. I forgot to give Mike a shout out earlier. Mike is also a good friend of mine. He's a streamer. He's mostly been doing World of Warcraft lately. But he does play other games as well, including including Hearthstone. My ability to speak feels... I'll get it for you here in a second. No crying. Beautiful women crying always like makes me upset. Is this just a cold case turn?
Must be a way.
You blush easily.
Observe and reflect.
Yeah, let's do this. It's fine. This isn't great is the problem. I just don't really feel like there's a really wonderful answer here. Let's ping him. Expose or expose? I mean, same thing. I mean, essentially the same thing. This is a different playlist than I usually listen to. This is my driving playlist. All right. This could not. It could also be horrible. We got him so close, but we don't have him dead. Trade here.
Observe and reflect.
I don't like any of this. I mean, sure. We'll try this. See how it comes out.
I have an idea.
Where you are. Stay where you are.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This is my my driving list, but the one you were listening to yesterday that you liked. Roaches climb the wall. Call your dad and stop it all. By the way, Z, are you familiar with a band called Amazing Devil? Okay, I'm gonna have to introduce you to them in a second. Did you watch The Witcher? Okay, wait.
I can take them. Wait, not all of them.
Okay, now we're at 3. 4, sorry. It is good. It's very, very good.
I can take them. Wait, not all of them.
He's dead because this dies. It kills this, and this triggers on his face. Boom! That's what we're talking about, baby. That's what we're talking about. All right, I'm very happy with that. All right, hang on. I gotta introduce you to a band. So, okay, and in the TV series Witcher, the guy who plays Jeskier, and I'm sure you've heard the song "Throw a Coin to Your Witcher." Like, I don't think anyone's not heard that song, even if you've never seen the series. Yeah, toss a coin to your Witcher. That song. Anyways, the guy who sings it in the series is named Joey Beatty, and Joey Beatty is a singer. He has his own band, and the band is called The Amazing Devil. I am a huge fan of this band. I'm gonna play a song for you. This is my favorite by them. Are you ready for this, Z? Are you in a position where you could listen to lyrics right now? Do it. Go check the burgers. This song is one that you definitely want to hear the lyrics to. Ooh, that's sweet. I want you to cook for me. Cook for me. I love food. Pandas love food. So much food.
Celeste versus.
I did not get fat by not eating.
The possibilities are endless.
I know, right, Swiss? 100%. I'll glad to be on Wednesday for a hamburger today. I'm actually gonna toss this because I'm gonna try to play this on turn 1. How dare you, sir? How dare you, Simon? Well, I guess that's not happening. It's a good turn 2 play now.
Shattering.
I look forward to one of these days, Simon. I'm gonna eat your bread. I will eat your bread. I'm gonna show up at your door. I'm gonna eat your bread. And you're like, I didn't even give you my address. And I'm like, did you forget I didn't work for the government? Or did you forget that I did work for the government? I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do this turn. I'm gonna kill one. I'm gonna trade and kill both. Actually, this feels fine. I have a story that I don't want to tell on a YouTube video because it feels like it needs a lot of background. Because it sounds horrible. If you don't have the background, it makes Panda sound very creepy. Very creepy. Exactly. This will happen, dude. I'm just gonna do this. This does not feel great, but it's fine. Well, so we want to go to Europe. I want to take the wife and the girlfriend to Europe, and Archive, my video editor, is gonna probably come with us. We were thinking about taking a river cruise, and we still might take a river cruise in like throughout Europe. And if considering I got so many friends in the Germany area, like southern Europe, we might take that. We're gonna do Amsterdamish. Ooh, rice sourdough. We're gonna play this, and I'm gonna ping maybe face. Actually, let's do this. We'll do this. Okay, so this now is pretty easy to deal with. Now I could freeze board. Maybe I do that. I don't really feel like this is a really scary board though. I'm gonna save my freeze. By the way, we're almost online with more Dresh. That's sick. If this deck continues to be feeling like fire, I'm gonna make it golden. Because I can. Yeah, I'll look. We can actually look at that today.
Me tusks won't stop shattering.
I'll do this into pinging probably face. I don't think I care about the 2 damage. Yeah, let's do the damage. So the cruise we would take, it's the Viking River cruises.
You better watch your step, missus.
So there is the Rhine getaway. Absolutely, yes. We could do the Rhine. It's Amsterdam to Basel. I kind of feel like this is okay. Wait. He can't stop this. Let's see what this does. I honestly don't care if my dudes die. Like, if I make new dudes and they die.
I have an idea.
Here we got a wildfire. We got a cold case. These feels good. So even if this is an explosive, I just don't care. Don't care. Okay, hang on. I'll play that in 1 sec. Hang on, let's do that. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we're doing this. It's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and flurry.
Sun sets.
Stay where you are.
It feels fine. All right, so the song that I wanted to recommend here, this is amazing. I love the song. So guys, this is one of my favorite songs by. This is the guy who plays Jeskier on Witcher. His name's Joey Beatty. He's a super mega nerd, by the way, which is just awesome to me. Oh, nice. Anyways, it's called "Drinking Song for the Socially Anxious." Right? Yeah, socially anxious. I was supposed to say socially awkward, and that's not accurate. Oh, this is proof explosive, so we're just gonna go face first. It's fine. Kill it. Then I'm gonna play Morty. Kinda okay with that. Turned up a little bit. Perfect. It has a long intro. I'll explain why later. Can you not hear it? Better? Let me start the song over then. Here you go. There is a long intro. The reason why this is a long intro, I was trying to explain that, is because they weren't. This wasn't the take they thought they were gonna go with. They actually just really liked the take, and so they went with it anyway. He even talks about, he's like, man, I messed up, and she's like, really? He's like, yep. Okay. Yes, the song is totally relatable to me, at least. 100%. Damn. I should have pinged face, actually. It was a mistake. Because this is going to do 14 next turn. Well, 7 plus myself. I do the damage. We'll see. Probably can win just this way, right? If he hovers, we lose. I don't really have another answer. If he hovers, we lose. So he's your best. Okay, if he gets a direct damage spell off of this, he's got me. Well played. Me too. Oh, good game. That was a very good game. Demon Hunter might need the Deathborn. It's very expensive though. I'll hang on to it. I think I might need it. It's like he's in the turn 5 now. Make it tonight. Stop attacking me. It's very mean. Just freeze him out of it. Feels fine. What'd you think? He messed up 3 separate places. I love that song so much. It's so good. It's fine, we do this, we do this, we do this. It's fine. His name is Joey Beatty. He's the guy who plays Jeskier on The Witcher, the Bard. Dandelion. This is another song I really like by him. It's called, there's several really good ones. This is a really good one. Okay. Silent watching is setting for moments. Forever asking why. I think we're gonna get hit by Sathanao. He doesn't have a lot of cards in his hands. I'm not really too worried about it. Even if I freeze her, she still gets to do her thing. So we're just gonna do this. You know something? I'm actually okay with doing this. This will trigger... This gets rid of Sathanao because she's kind of scary. It only gives me 1 dude. Oh, 2 dudes. Sorry, 2 dudes. But this triggers her that when I play her, I get those spells back. By the way, and I don't know... Yeah. And Joey Beatty's cute as hell. I'm a straight dude, and I gotta say, he's hot. I super would love to look like him. I like to have half of his talent too. It's not just looks. He's just amazing. He's just amazing. Yeah, do that damage to me. That's fine. I'm gonna do 2 damage back. That's fair. This is a fair trade. You do 2 damage to me. I do 2 damage back. It's okay. It's cool. Today. All right. Yeah, we're gonna play this. And then I'm gonna discount it again. And then I'm gonna flurry. Table like a hunger. I promised you I'd sing for every time. Fingers on my hair. Okay, so anything this happens, this is good for me when I play Deathborn again. Okay, he's killing off the things that really rather him attack this, but whatever. Okay, he's gonna do 5 damage to my face. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, maybe I just Dawn Grasp this turn. But what do I do if I Dawn Grasp? What is the other play, right? I could ping this as well. This feels okay. This feels fine. This feels fine. Remember me, I sing. We have not really done our Mardresh thing yet. I think we're still fine though, right? I mean, this is only 1 damage. It just doesn't feel great yet. Okay. I mean, he's got a lot of damage on the board. It's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, 15. That sucks. 16. 17. Plus 3. Okay. He's got me at 3, guys. He got me to 3. Wait, is that lethal? No, is it? Wait, 1? Oh, no, he's got me. He's got me. Well played. He got me, guys. He got me. Good job. Oh, wow. Okay. Can't object, man. Well played. Seriously, well played. So, Simon, I was saying that the cruise it's $2,000 per person. It's 8 days, 6 tours, 4 countries. It goes. Yeah, it goes all the way down to Switzerland. That would work. Yeah, it starts in Amsterdam and it goes all the way to Basel, Switzerland. Is it Basel, Switzerland, or Basel, France? I don't know. It's on the border. Hang on, it's Basel, Switzerland. Yeah, okay. But yeah, it goes to, let's see, it starts in Amsterdam and then it goes to Kinderjik, the Netherlands, then Cologne, Germany, then Koblenz and Rudesheim, then Speyer, Germany, and then Strasbourg, France, and then Breisach, Germany again, and then Basel, Switzerland. Okay, you got it, buddy. I think I need to play a minion as well. We're gonna do this. We'll kill one of his dudes off. Because we can't let him have any board. Like, that's really... I know, that sounds really good. And I don't know what the tours are. Here, I'll put the link in here. Of course, this is for next year. So some of the excursions are kind of expensive. At the very worst, it'll be a 2024 because I do have to go to Argentina next year to see my best friend. I missed going to see him last year. This is actually not bad. I have to wait 2 turns to do it, but unfortunately, this is going to be an 8 armor here in a minute, I think, because I'm probably going to have to wind up doing this. This allows me to save the Lady Najar. That's why I'm doing this. I mean, we could just do Germany ourselves. Like I said, like Archive and I both live there. I can't do YouTube on stream. Here we go. See, I feel like this was a good idea to hold this for this. I probably should have froze one of them, but I might need it next turn. Wait, what? So I can definitely ping one of these away, and I could double trade on another 2. Like, again, I would love this to be a good turn to draw another Reckless Apprentice. Would be really, really hot right now. Can I draw... If I can just top deck a Reckless Apprentice here, this would be amazing. Or Deathborn. Actually, a Deathborn right now would be really, really solid. He didn't use it. So I get to ping 1. Trade 1, trade another. Freeze a 3rd. Play Cold Case. Yeah, that feels okay. The band is called Beetle the Bard Corps. Like he wrote, it's right there. Simon actually gave you the whole thing. Okay. Now, can we pull something out of our ass here? Okay. Okay. Let's try this first and see what this does for us. Okay, not a whole hell of a lot, but that's okay. We're gonna we'll trade. Okay, so that didn't kill what we need to kill. We're gonna be lucky here. We are super lucky. That was super lucky. Okay. Again, Deathborn be fun here. Reckless Apprentice would be amazing here. Even Mordra should be good here. So we've got a couple top decks that I would really like. Let's see what we draw here. We're gonna play this guy instead. The only I couldn't play. Wait, no, I can't. Yeah, this is fine. We're gonna hope we hit the nuts. Nope. Nope. Okay, it doesn't rightly matter. Freezing Hem. Pewing Hem. We don't. I just didn't leave any imps up. These are not imps, so they're not as significant an issue. In fact, I didn't want to kill these off. He's gonna trade in. I probably shouldn't have traded. Actually, I probably should have made him attack. But he could have traded them all into my multicaster as well, unfortunately. So I guess it didn't really matter. Okay. Yep. I did consider that. I was kind of worried, but I didn't really see I had a really good answer. Again, so we still need either... Mordra should be the best top deck right now. But Deathborn would be fine. A Reckless Apprentice would be nuts as well. Oh, shit, guys. I have to do this. I'm going to play this first, and I'm going to do this. There's a Reckless. That's what I needed. Okay, this could make the difference. This clears most of the board. Okay, yeah, we clear the whole board here. This is good. Take damage. Take damage. Take it. You take it. All right, guys. He has to do 34 damage in one turn. I think we win. If M-Block's got you down, this is your deck. I'm kind of convinced that if you're having trouble with M-Block, this is your deck. M block again, really? Okay. Is there any other decks in this game? She's not bad. I'll try this. I don't know, man. Yeah, this is the best ratio against M block. M block, this has got the highest win chance against it. For what it's worth. I have to develop boards, right? That's like really what it's about. But this has to die. Which cards are you missing? Oof. I made Dawn Grasp here. I think this is fine. Welcome back, Z! You were missed in the Pendidin. Boom, boom, nice. Boom, 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 nice. Lavender eucalyptus hand sanitizer. Smells so good. Ooh, okay, Reckless Apprentice. Okay, so we're gonna do here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, guys. We're doing this. You ready? We're trading here. And we're trading here. Shoo. I like eucalyptus. I love eucalyptus. I love lavender. This was a good pick. I used to have it in my car. I have a teakwood one in my car now. Which is good as well. It's very, very good. Okay. So again, against M block, the biggest thing you got to do is try to keep their board empty as best you can. I don't know what to say. Oh, I believe it. It's actually fantastic for stuff like that. We're just killing off some imps, right? I think Frostweave Digineer is really good here. I just feel like I'm basically trying to just stall for the time being. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm just stalling. But that's okay. All right, so we've got a couple options next turn. I mean, I want to try to get the wildfire into this pool, so I might do that. Maybe Flurry as well. I could trigger. So I could do that next turn. I could always play this, and I could play Flurry and trigger the commander. I've kind of left this one up because he's taking damage from his own dude, and that makes me feel good. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. I play that. I'm gonna let me kill something first. Kill that guy. Flurry for the 2. Play Commander Sanjara. I can go ahead and do this as well. And just go face. Sigrid, bring me the horizon. Oh man, that makes me think of the fighting pants. I gotta look that up in a minute as well. Yeah, I got a song I gotta play for you guys in a minute. I mean, we're gonna... You have Panda Socks? Oh, I don't know, actually. I need to set that up myself, dude. I think that's necessary. I need to see these socks, Z. Send me pictures. Uninstall Discord? I took that as a joke as well. I think she's serious. Okay, I have Lethal on board. So he has the ability to get taunts. So he could technically pull himself out of this. But I have so many outs right now. Ooh, Lady Darkfane. Kudos. He's dead. I'm not BMing. I don't BM. I don't BM, guys. It's just not my jam. I don't do that. I don't do that. Okay, I love this. Okay, I need to do a deck summary video real quick. Absolutely, Simon. I will I'll message you directly on Discord. I need to set that thing up on Discord where it like pops up and says, "Hey, I'm streaming," which I think is what Mike's trying to do, and I don't know how to do it. I need to do that myself. Oh, it is? Does it say when I go online? I don't know. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, Mike. I don't know. That was either done by Sprinks, who's not awake yet. Or she should be awake by now. Or Hell Monad might have fixed it. I don't know. I really don't. I wish I could tell you. Alright, guys, I do a dick summary. You guys know how this works. Greet people as they come in. Hi guys, I'm the Panda Man. Welcome back to the Panda Div for some more Panda-tastic action. It is still week 1 of the new expansion. Yay! So who committed the murder, do you think? Anyways, this deck is by Meaty. You guys should know who Meaty is. He's been #1 in Hearthstone a ton. He's a pro player. His decks are amazing. This is his Kael'thas deck. Our Kel'Thuzad deck. Sorry, Kel'Thuzad. I don't know why I keep saying Kel'Thas. Anyways, guys, stick around to the end of the video. We'll have a deck summary and a mulligan guide, but I hope you enjoy the action. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that. This deck has been absolutely nuts. I knew it would be. I haven't gotten a deck from Meaty yet that I haven't absolutely enjoyed. And this deck is very, very, it's good. It's very solid. And I'll be honest with you, the biggest reason I wanted to jump on this is Implock is huge right now. Everybody's playing it. I'm hitting it so much on ladder. It's a chore to play against, except with this deck. This deck is fire when it comes to Implock. It has so many tools to deal with your Implock, Implock crap, because you've got things like the Reckless Apprentice, which will deal with a lot of them, especially if you get a Wildfire going. You can basically really eliminate any kind of imp threat he has early game. Late game, you got things like, the Deathborn will also help with that regard, and in late game, you got like Mordresh to help deal. So this deck has a lot of tools, especially also since this is primarily a freeze deck. Almost all the spells in this deck are frost, so like Deathborn, and you have Varden Dawngrasp in here who can freeze a board out, which is really nice, as well as Flurry, which helps against Implock quite significantly, as you saw in one of those games. And then you can have ways of recovering said cards, like the Flurry, using Lady Najar, or not Lady Najar, I'm sorry, oh my god, why did I just draw a complete blank? The, Commander Savara, that's what I meant to say, which you guys got from the Tavern Pass. So essentially, you can get those cards back. So kind of keep track of what cards you put into Lady Savara or Commander Savara, because you're going to get them back and you can use them again. So like you can set yourself up, like, okay, I'm going to Flurry this turn, I'm going to play Commander Savara next turn, and then I'm going to have the card back so I can Flurry again. This really shuts down Implock. Now, the Nightcloak Sanctum is good against Implock. It's better against larger boards, like larger creatures, which when he does get a creature buffed out, of course, you can kind of lock it down for a turn, which is very handy. As you noticed, in all of these games that I played, I never once managed to pull off the Kel'Thuzad combo. It's not necessary to win, as you can see. But when it does, it is beautiful. So guys, this deck I actually think is absolute fire. Again, for mulligans, you're looking for things that are going to get you like early cards, like Wildfire is fantastic. Amplified Snow Fury will help you quite a bit. Shivering Sorceress is fantastic. You can actually, when you have a Shivering Sorceress, you can hang out a card such as the Cold Case, or you can hang on to Deathborn, so you can kind of discount them down and use them later. But the deck is just absolute fire, and it kind of plays itself. You just basically need to react to what your opponent's doing, and remember that you want to kind of build up your own board, because if you have a large board, then you can play Kel'Thuzad, and it's even more impactful. Otherwise, this deck's just nuts. Just keep summoning skeletons, man. Just keep summoning them. Because if you can summon more than 7, or more than 6, those are all going to go damage phase. It's beautiful. This deck is a lot of fun. Hope you enjoy it. Deck code is below in the description below. Definitely, if you have not checked out Meaty's stream, the link to his stream is below. He's a fantastic streamer, a very interesting guy. The guy is also a medical doctor. He just blows my mind. He's amazing. But also, while you're there, go ahead and hit us with subscribe. It's absolutely free for you and helps us out a ton. Also, if you like the content, hit us with a like. Just mash that like button like 55,000 times. Just once. Once is fine. And if you do well with this deck, leave in comments below. I'd like to know how you're doing with this deck, and if you modified it in any ways, please, it does better or even worse, let me know. And put those in the comments below. I will read them. I absolutely appreciate all that kind of information. Also, if you guys have any decks you want to see me cover on my Twitch stream, or my Twitch stream or my YouTube content, or if there's a streamer that you want me to cover in Panda Pals like I did here with Meaty, then please, oh please, leave those comments below. I'll check them out. Again, I read all the comments. I absolutely appreciate it. If it's not in English, though, I do have difficulty sometimes reading it. But guys, I want you to remember something. Right now, this is the beginning of the expansion. This is when everything is volatile, and it's a time for experimentation. My recommendation is don't try to focus on climbing. You will climb, it's not a problem, but what you need to do is try to focus right now on having fun and playing some of these decks. Some of the decks are not going to be as good. This one is on fire. This deck is easily tier 2, tier 1. But there are other decks out there that are not going to necessarily be. But you know, something like a tier 4 deck right now can win games. And try it now. Enjoy that. Get out there. Have some fun. Mix it up. And remember, the most important thing in Hearthstone, in games, in life, in anything, stay positive. 239. Okay, I gotta play a song. I don't know if I can find it here. All right, Z, this is for you. But I still need pictures of those panda socks. Gotta do my dancing screen. You know, it's funny. I used to be a dance instructor. I used to teach swing dancing, and I've actually I actually studied Argentine tango in Argentina. But this is my favorite kind of dance. There's a lot of things I haven't done, Z. There's so many things in this world. I'm not done with life. I wanna try to do as much as possible with my life. Next year. So my best friend lives in Argentina, and I used to live down there. I used to love living down there, and I've never actually been to Antarctica. So next year, I'm taking down the wife and the girlfriend down to Argentina to meet my best friend, and basically spend a couple weeks down there and just enjoy it. That's the only thing that may be pushing me back on the trip to Europe, which may push it back to 2024. But in 2023, we're going down to Argentina, and we're going to. One of the things we're going to do, we're going to try to go down in like late March. I'm sorry, no, early March. Even though we wanted to be there in late March and be there for our birthday, we want to go down to Antarctica. Here's why. I have currently tangoed in North America, South America, and in Europe, okay? So I plan on, before I die, I want to tango on every single continent. Now, I was always afraid of doing it in Australia, but I realized that New Zealand is also on the same continent, so I will be doing it in New Zealand later on. And of course, my wife has competed in a martial arts tournament in China, and so she's been to the Great Wall already, and so she wants me to go to the Great Wall. So that's a plan. So I'll be able to. I want to tango on the Great Wall. But next year, when we go to Argentina, we're going down in early March, like I said, because the idea is we're going to fly down to the bottom of South America, which is a town called Ushuaia, and I have some family down there as well. But we're going to take a ferry across from Ushuaia to Antarctica. And you get to go over to this like ice station that's in Antarctica, and I'm gonna tango there, so I can actually tango on Antarctica, the continent of Antarctica. Good morning, Sprinkles.
I've been places too, fool.
You have what, fool?
I said I've been places too, fool.
You have been, but you're gonna be with us. You're gonna go with us to China too, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
I haven't been to China.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go. I'm gonna tango on the wall. It's gonna happen. But anyways, I'm about to wrap up my stream because I have an appointment in, at 1. So we're going to go be kicking over to my buddy, the Hattie, the Hat Trick, the Hat Master, the #1 hunter player in Hearthstone, in my opinion. So guys, we're going to be kicking it over to Hat Trick. I hope you guys love him. I hope as much as I do. And yeah, just give him some love. And if you have any problems there, Swiss, you let me know. Unless you bounce. But if you have any problems, you let me know. Or let Z know. But guys, I will be back. I promise I will be streaming again this afternoon after I get back from my appointment. We're going to probably do some BGs today. Am I right, Sprinkles?
Sure. Oh, I need to wash my hands. Voltaren gel.
That's fine. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in a bit. Have a fantastic day, and remember everybody, stay positive!
had to connect the thermostat to the internet. It was like, hey, why am I not connected to the internet? Nobody's here if I'm not connected to the internet, right? So I connected it to the internet, and it's happy.
We had a good stream, baby. We are in that time of the matchup where we are stuck. How are you doing? Yo, Mr. Swiss! What's up? How are you doing? Let's go. Get in the van, boys. Welcome, everyone. You know, we're gonna beat Druid, which is the hardest matchup. Just to prove you can beat Druid. Let's go. Like a lot this combo, but I feel like we have to hire a bit more against Druid. Because turn 5 Pet Collector is maybe a bit too late. You're good, Z? That's lovely to hear. Pringles. Ooh. Might be a bit better. You kept getting close to 6k and bouncing off it. Now that Greasebot is gone, you're doing much better. Yeah, Greasebot, right? Such a scammy card. Such a scammy drop in Battlegrounds. I'm also happy it's gone. Yo, what's up, Trigger? Nice to see you, man. 20% is not nice, but I still love you. Let's go. Quest Hunter has an almost 60% win rate on Hearthstone replay. What do you think about Quest Hunter? I think it's the thing that I'm gonna be playing next days. The next thing to make to build and make good. But I'm looking more forward to it once the first week of nerfs hit, because I feel like maybe Druid can receive a nerf. And if Druid gets nerfed, it's probably time for Quest Hunter to shine a bit, so might just wait for the first week of nerfs. Harpoon is really good, but Wild Spirits on free just too good. Having Ultimate in hand, especially. And it also buffs Lethal Spare, so take it. He's gonna give the weapon. So let's see, we have 2 turns. Now that makes it really bad for Harpoon Gun. Might still play it though, because I only want maybe one of the big beasts, like a Hydra or a Bear. Might still play it. We'll see, if I get a 1-drop I definitely play it. Even if I lose the second charge, I don't care. He was great, you're saving my amazing deck for Friday special stream. Ooh. Sounds spicy. Did you win against Skeleton Mage or do you win against Skeleton Mage? You should win. Zeddy was playing this deck yesterday and he was destroying mages. It's definitely winnable, super winnable. I feel like when I play against Skeleton Mage, I feel like I always get super close. Composting just to revive that guy? I don't know, I've seen bad compostings, but I wasn't really good composting. I mean, we're getting the weapon next turn. Alright, that was good because we don't have beasts anyways in the bottom, so that was fine. We might want Wild Spirits again. We get the weapon anyways, but that free one could be good. Is it Frenzied Fangs just because of the Ultimate and because we can play Harpoon Gun after that? What about going Frenzied Fangs because it infuses Ultimate? And then play the Harpoon Gun, even though we attack with the weapon and then we play Harpoon Gun. It's like too stupid. It is stupid, but it's definitely not one of the most stupid things I have done. But it looks really stupid, I agree. Can't deny it. ¿No sería mejor una versión de 30 cartas? Tú puedes jugar la versión que quieras, Rice. Yo juego esta porque me entretiene mucho. Me parece muy divertida.
Photo wipe, please.
Mr. Hatrick, is the free hunter deck any good? The free hunter deck is like a beast hunter that runs a HypeHorizen and another legendary. I don't really remember which one.